Hey guys, hope everything's going well. You guys know that drill. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, comment down below. Follow me on Instagram at AIH_sports. Follow me on my finance channel at AIH Finance. Okay, a couple of things. So if you go back to February and March of 2021, and I've talked about this a few times and I want to bring it up again, is that a lot of people were optimistic. A lot of people were very bullish. Me, I was a bit cautious. There were some people that were cautious as well, some influencers as well, but they don't have the largest channels out there. And if you look at today, the sentiment has changed. We have many influencers are cautious, and they were super bullish to now cautious. Not only that, the behavior of some of these influencers seems a bit strange to me and people in the industry. So I was doing videos on card care, right? And people from the industry were coming after me indirectly. And a lot of them were silent at first, but then once it hit Darren Rovell, then people started talking about it more. And obviously, there were people that didn't agree with me on that as well. Some people in the comments section. Now, in terms of influencers or people in the hobby, you could notice Ken Golden, his behavior seemed a bit strange to me. He was burning the Fleer 86 packs, right? Shortly after the Whatnot live stream. And usually Ken Golden's demeanor is very calm that I noticed during the pandemic. I didn't see him get agitated. This time, first time I saw him on Instagram, he got agitated. And I'm thinking, what? That's quite interesting. And then my boy Dan, the great curator, he had about 8 reels or something like that within a span of 5-6 hours. And I found that to be very, very strange, okay? And the thing is, I've been doing videos about him all the time. And this time, Sports Card Radio did some videos on him. And Dan, in my opinion, just went, his behavior just seems strange to me. And, everyone can do and say whatever they want. But when I see a shift in how people are acting, if you look at influencers from 2020, February, March of 2021, it's just completely different. And obviously we're out of the pandemic. And I'm just thinking, wait a second. This is the time, in my opinion, for myself to be buying, right? I started in June, made a big purchase. Some people may not think it's a big purchase. For me, it was a big purchase, right? And I noticed that, look, no one was cautious, like I said, or not many people were cautious when we're coming out of the pandemic in March of 2021. And also months after, the Fed started to unwind their balance sheet and raise interest rates. I always keep on talking about the Federal Reserve. I'll talk more about it on my finance channel. And now we're probably at a point where the Fed's going to reverse course. 10-year tips, which I look at on a day-to-day basis now because I look at precious metals as well. And I see that, okay, it seems to be topping out. Just like 2018, this is a similar time frame where there was, I wouldn't say fear, but there were many discounts. And right now, sure, the prices are up compared to pre-pandemic, but at the same time, I'm talking about quality cars, but at the same time, when I see slabs, for instance, I just picked up last night, assuming the guy ships it out. It was a slab of Peachy Gretzky, I believe. And I think I paid under $10. It's going to be shipped to my house in the next week or so. It's from the 80s, right? And I'm thinking to myself, wait a second. If I can pick up these slabs on the cheap, and I showed you the other day some of the slabs that I have in front of me here, like the D Wade card, I'm looking at Tim Duncan, Tiger Woods cards, quite affordable compared to the top of 2021. I mean, it's a huge buy. I'm going to do another video on contrary indicators. And this is a contrary indicator. Successful investors, when they see extremes, price extremes, you see these indicators that you don't need to have an IQ of 130 to figure out a directional change. Like sometimes the magazines, they say that, there's too many bears out there, right? That's probably the time to be buying, right? Not investment advice, but when it meets the mainstream media, maybe it's not the time to listen to them, because the mainstream media, they pick up the trends, right? Their job is to sell magazines, to sell newspapers, etc., to get the highest amount of people watching so they could get ad revenue. Just like in February 2021, you saw the mainstream media, they were pushing the headlines, hey, Ken Golden was interviewed by CNN, and he was saying that, hey, this is not a bubble, if I remember correctly from the quotes, this is part of our culture, okay? And CNN was talking about Wall Street getting in and blah, 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 blah. And I'm going to be talking about the pumping that went on and the Wall Street crowd that got in. But that's a video for another day. All I'm trying to say is, when the influencer behavior has changed this much and you're seeing the markets tank the way that we are, this is why I'm confident that we're going to see a bounce. Now, is this bounce going to be as good as 2020, 2021? No, I don't believe we're going to see that type of market. That was just maybe a once-in-a-lifetime thing. But there are bull markets in collectibles. And in my opinion, just looking at many contrary indicators, it's a better time to be buying than selling. Not my opinion, right? And for a collector, right? If you are a hardcore collector, prices have come down, right? You could add to your PC slabs that are so cheap, right? A lot of people, they don't want to invest or speculate or even collect basketball cards now. So less demand, the prices have come down. So whether you're a collector, speculator, investor, I believe there are good opportunities out there. Could I be wrong? Sure, but I'm just seeing a lot of indicators on my side saying that, hey, better buying opportunity than not. And I think it's going to be a decent run for 18, 20 months. Could I be wrong? Sure, but this is my opinion. And if I see different information, I'll let you know. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think. Remember to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, comment down below, guys. Thank you. Bye.